stomp him in the nuts. Stomp him in the nuts. I'ma stomp him in the nuts. 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 I'ma stomp him in the.
Yo, what's good? So Canelo won a unanimous decision against Miguel Cotto, and I gotta say, I thought Canelo edged it off. I had Canelo winning the last 5 rounds, but before that, I had Cotto winning every round. No. I only had Canelo winning the first and the third before the 8th round. So I had it 5-2 before the 8th. And then I had Canelo winning the last 5 rounds. But I gotta say, the judges were tripping. 117-111, 119-109, 118-110. That's straight tripping. That's not cool. The judges were terrible. They were on their agenda. They would have had Canelo winning regardless, man. It was a razor thin decision from Canelo that I had, and that's only because I had Canelo winning the last 5 rounds. But the first half of the fight, I had Cotto boxing Canelo's ears off, just landing the jab, landing better combinations than Canelo, being the faster fighter, the slicker fighter, the more experienced fighter, the more telling fighter, and you could see just the experience factor in that fight that Cotto had in the first half of that fight before the 8th round. Canelo didn't show anything. He did show he was the more powerful puncher. That's why I gave him the last 5 rounds, because he was landing the more powerful punches. He was landing the body punches. He was landing the uppercuts that I wanted him to land, but not as much as I wanted him to land them. So, moral of the story is, Canelo won. He did not impress. If he said that he'll fight Canelo any day, he said that he would have fought him today, like right after the fight. That's what he said. He will lace him up with him right now. So if the Canelo showed up today, and I think that's the best Canelo that could possibly show up, I think Triple G murks Gennady. Triple G murks Canelo. And anybody that's a little slick, because Cotto's slick, and he got very good footwork, and he was dominating him in the first half. Anybody that has good footwork and good boxing ability and good ring IQ gives Canelo a hard time. He really hasn't improved as a fighter. He's the same guy. He doesn't cut off the ring very well. He doesn't fight for 3 minutes. He doesn't fight for the whole fight. And that's a shame, man, because Canelo got that popularity. I think he's a truth, but he's a style fighter. He'll fight hard to win against anybody, but he's definitely a style fighter. If you're a come forward brawler, he's in it to win it. But if he's a slick, he's in it to win it as well. But he's gonna have a hard time doing it, and he's not gonna be able to cut off the ring with it either. Just the fact that he took it 12 rounds. Like, he couldn't cut off the ring to knock him out. He couldn't hurt Cotto. And Cotto's a great fighter, but Canelo really didn't show me much that he could be Gennady Golovkin. Triple G's a come forward fighter, and I would love to see that fight, but I think Canelo gets murked. Canelo will get knocked out in that fight. But congratulations to Canelo. He's the WBC and Ring Magazine. I was going to say WWE. Middleweight champion. Good for him. I don't know what's next for Canelo. Cotto, maybe a rematch. I wouldn't mind a rematch. This wasn't the best fight ever. It was a good match. This fight was really, really even. That's why the predictions were here and there and all over the place. But I wouldn't mind a rematch. I don't think it'd be as hyped as this one, and this one wasn't even that hyped. But the rematch won't be as hyped as this one. So, I don't know what's next for Cotto, but I think Cotto still got it. He can still fight some great wars in the future if he wants. And he could possibly win a rematch if the judges aren't full of shit. So, yeah, congratulations to Canelo. Congratulations to Cotto too for that valiant effort. As he always does, he proved that he's a great fighter, and anything that he did in this fight would only lift his career, would only lift his legacy, would only lift his career. So good for fucking Cotto, man. And Canelo, I don't know what to say, man. He's just stamina is just such a big issue. I don't get it. He looked gassed like in the 5th round. I don't know what a fighter's got to do, man. I just don't know. What do you guys suggest? What do you guys think? I don't know. Some of you guys might be personal trainers and stuff. So, what do you guys suggest that Canelo would do? Thanks everybody for watching. And please leave your opinions on the fight. Please, I love your interactions. You all know this. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great day. Peace.